last video I uploaded, I had uploaded 9 months after the video before that, which was the Willa G Field video. And I had figured at that point it was probably, I don't know, behooved me to, I guess, kind of make like an update video. Maybe it would get me back into the swing of things with YouTube. Clearly that's not the case, because after that video, it has now been 10 months. And so yeah, I guess what you're getting is a life update video. And I wish I could say within that time frame that it's been good. It has been good. But as of recent events, it hasn't been good. So let's go back to like 4 or 5 months ago. For a while there, I was going to school. I was trying to go to the gym, uphold a job. And I did pretty good for a while. I didn't go to the gym all the time, but I went as often as I could. And then after the last semester, which I started in the spring, I decided at that point that the major I was going for, I wasn't enjoying it. It wasn't fun. So I decided I was going to switch my major. So I did. And I really like it. I'm glad I did it, because had I kept going with the one I was previously, and I feel like I would have just hated it more. It probably eventually would have just dropped out, because all in all, I fucking hate school. I hate the fact of waking up Monday through Friday to go spend the first 4 to 5 hours of my day in a classroom. And then if I have to work that day, then I come home for, I don't know, an hour, and then I go to work. And it sucks. And I fucking hate it. But here we are. So fast forward all the way up till, I don't know, September, August time frame, or excuse me, September, October time frame. At that point, it had been about 3 months since I'd been to the gym. I bought a bass guitar a while back with the intention of practicing it more to learn a new craft. Haven't touched it within the same time frame. And my, at the time, girlfriend suggested me that maybe I go talk to someone at the VA. And so I did. I went to talk to someone. And according to their system of questions and their point system, they came to the conclusion that I had a little bit of a case of moderate depression, which adds up. I had a lot of people asking me if maybe I had depression, if I felt depressed, and it was possible, because I wasn't going to the gym, I was eating like shit, I had no interest in doing a lot of things. The only thing I really looked forward to was seeing my girlfriend at the end of the night. Which, to add on top of that, Sunday we broke up. And I can say for certainty that that was the worst breakup of my life. It wasn't, the process wasn't bad. It's not like it was a horrible breakup. It's not like, you know, there's no bad blood, but it was the sole fact that out of the very few relationships I've been in, like actual relationships, that one was different. I can't put it into words, but it's just one of those where you just know it was different from the others that you've been in. Like, I felt that love and compassion that I had been looking for. I had felt, I don't know, it's hard to put into words. It was just different. And it really hit me hard. I can say for certain that I have never cried that much after a breakup. I'm pretty sure I cried for 2-3 days straight, because it's just how hurt I was, because, you know, it was like, oh, everything that happened before that day was just now gone. It's just a memory. And when you, like, I don't know, when you go with being for someone for so long, you know, going about your day, doing your routines, doing what it is that you do, when you go from doing that every day to just not doing it anymore, it's almost hard to process. Like I'm still, it's been about 4 days now, and I'm still having a hard time processing it. I'm having a hard time accepting the fact that I'm sleeping by myself now, or at the end of the night, I'm by myself. You know, we still talk, like we're still friends. You know, I still love her dearly. I still care for her. You know, and she feels the same for me. At least I hope she still does. And I would give her the world and do anything for her, because not only has she been in my life for that year and so on we were together, but she's also been in my life since I was in the Army, because we were both in the same unit, like same AIT, same unit for a decade, 9, 10 years. So like, she's been a part of my life for a very long time, and she's been very good to me, still is. I mean, she guided me along the ways. She was the one that suggested I talk to somebody. She was the one that helped me with the process of getting set up for college. I mean, she did quite a lot for me. Probably more than she thinks she knows, but I know she's not stupid. So while life itself, for the most part, has been pretty good, it just really hasn't. I mean, just, I guess, to put it in a shortened term, life got the best of me there for a while. And then just as things started to seem to turn around, get a little better, then the breakup comes. Which isn't me trying to, like, pin it all on her and say it's all her fault. And like, how dare she? I understand sometimes things happen. But it was just so unexpected. You know? No one expects to get off after a day of work to get told that them and their significant other should break up. But at the end of the day, the world keeps spinning and the clock keeps ticking. And there's nothing I can do about it. The only thing I do about it is respect her wishes and why she wanted to, and that's that. And I'm really sorry this is very negative. I'm really sorry that when it seems like whenever I try to make another video, it just seems to be negative. Even though this is the second one. Although I'm sure there's some in the past I made that feel very negative. And I hate it. I really hate it, because a lot of you who've been subbed to me for a long time, you know, since, gosh, 2017, so 3-4 years ago, a lot of you who've been subbed to me know that my content was basically comedy based. I tried to be funny. I tried to crack stupid jokes to get laughs, to let people escape that reality of life and all the bullshit. And lately I just can't provide that because of everything. I wouldn't say I'm more depressed, but I would say that I'm not back to where I was, because I'm still hitting the gym when I can. Eating's a little better. It could be better, but it's improving. Getting back into certain hobbies, like I play video games a little bit more. Not a lot, but a little bit more. It's getting better, but it's kind of back to the same now, if that makes sense. It sounds weird. I know it said it gets better, but at the same time, it's like I'm kind of back to where I was, but not on that high of a level. And I don't know. Some days I think I'm not meant for YouTube, especially in today's world. Because there's a lot of other people out there who are way funnier than I am, make better content than I do, and all around have that push and that drive to do it. But maybe somewhere down the line I will. Maybe I'll
get back into the swing of things, to find something to do now, since I'm basically,
just me now.
I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to decide because
On one end, while I do like
YouTube, YouTube has
been
been
a great outlet for me,
in terms of not just expressing how I'm feeling, but just
let me
take ideas that I have and just see what happens and not even think about it. Just here's a dumb idea. Let's see what happens if I do it on camera. Sometimes it works good. Sometimes it doesn't pull anything. Oh well, it was worth a shot. But I don't know. I don't know. All in all, it's just been tough.
it's been real tough.
And as much as I would like to make
YouTube
videos more,
I just don't know if I have that drive
or the creative,
thinking to do it like I used to. Because at the time, every
idea, I was just pouring it out. Every single idea I had. Now I can't think of anything because my mind's too boggled with schoolwork, or the fact that I have to go to work, or the fact that
I'm just tired, mentally, physically tired, emotionally tired.
I'm just tired. And it's crazy to think about because I've been through some shit in my life. I'm 28 years old. I've dealt with shit before. I've dealt with heartbreak. I've dealt with
Feeling just
done. I've felt it many times, but
I feel like as you get
older, it feels worse.
because truth be told, this scenario that I've
Told you about and made it and have talked about, I've probably made it seem worse than what it really is. But
when when your when your head thinks differently than the average adult, which maybe that's kind of saying
too much because I know not every, like,
what is the average adult?
adult in terms of, cognitive thinking and stuff. Like, what is the average?
But when you're someone like me and like a tons of other people who, deal with like, I don't know, depression or depressive episodes, because I know people have
There are days when they're just
sad, like people have those days. Like
every once in a while they have those days, but
when it seems like you have them all the time,
it
your brain processes things
way differently.
like in most scenarios, most situations,
I can think of it and be like,
okay, it's shit, but it'll be better. But then you get to situations like this, and it's really hard to tell yourself that it's gonna get better. Eventually, it will, but in that moment, it's hard.
you know,
It's hard for me to tell myself that, and I don't know. Truth be told, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about right now. I'm just rambling. I am sorry that this is,
like, I guess
a depressive video. Ironic, but
I guess I just wanted to get it out, kind of let people
know what's up. Like, I'll be okay. I don't know how long it'll take.
Because I can say from Sunday to now, I'm probably
I would say I'm
between 65 and 70% better,
still having a hard time
accepting the fact that I'm
single now, and
but eventually I'll come to terms with it, and
I'll move on. I don't know how long it'll be
before I decide to try to get back into a relationship again.
but
Hopefully I cannot make it, I don't know, 3-4 years
like from the last time I had a breakup, being single that long, because that fucking
sucked.
Also, this video, it almost sounds like me
Just trying to have a pity party and get people to feel bad for me, which is not the case at all. It really isn't the case.
I'm not trying to get people to,
The woe is me, feel bad for me, but
I guess I'm just expressing how I'm feeling and what's been going on for the past 10 months since I haven't uploaded. I don't know. I'm probably going to end it here because this is going on too long. I'm at 15 minutes right now of just rambling, but It's what I do best, I guess.
Yes, is ramble to a camera.
And hey, it'd be cool if I could figure
A
out
way to do that, but make it
uplifting and positive and not
depressive and sad as fuck.
So yeah, I'm just gonna end it there.
Thank you
For sticking around,
if you stuck
around for this long.
If you haven't, and you somehow come across this video, I don't blame you. But to those who have stuck around, thank you.
I wish I could provide you more content,
but a creative block has been there, and I just don't know what to do. But anyway,
that's gonna be all. If you watched this whole video,
thank you. Thank you for watching
the whole video. I know it can be hard sometimes. Trust me, I get it, especially when it's this long. But if you watched it all,
thanks again. I love you all. I'll try not to be so
distant. I'll try not to just, upload a video once every 10 to 12 months and then just dip. I don't know. I'll see
about content. I'll see what I can do. So,
in the meantime,
I will see you guys later. Have a good day.
If you're struggling, don't be afraid to ask for help. It's okay. It took me a while to accept that, but better now than never. So, see you all around.